Alright, what's up everyone? This is actually a surprise pickups video. I was out getting my battery fixed in both of my cars. Well, not my cars, but my keychain for whatever you call it. Where you press the buttons and it unlocks the door and stuff like that. And unlocks the trunk, whatever those things are called. Here, I'll show you one. I'll show you one. You guys can tell me in the comment section what they're called, these things. So, as I was there in Pittsfield, there was this movie store, and I've never gone in there, and I've always wanted to go in there, and I said to myself, you know what, I know I need a ton of movies, maybe they have some for sale, who knows, maybe I can haggle, whatever. So I end up walking in, because it's right near Johnson's where I bought my car. So I went in there, and boy do I have a ton of stuff to show, so let's go right on into it. Oh, this is interesting. Stupid me. I just realized I think I have X-Men Apocalypse. When I did the last pickup video, and I showed you this brand new X-Men Apocalypse DVD, I think I already had X-Men Apocalypse downstairs. So, stupid me. But, so I did buy 2 duplicates, which I obviously don't need now. I'm going to just hold on to whatever I think is the best copy. But Blade I already had. I didn't think I needed it. But I thought I needed it, but obviously I didn't. And X2, I bought X2 again, so I don't need X2. Or where did I put X2? Here it is. So again, I'm gonna figure out. Here's X2 again. This is X-Men United. I don't need that. And then I picked up this, and I'll show it to you first. Here it is. Here, Superman 5-film collection, which will replace this that I picked up sealed at Mr. Deals, the Superman 2-pack. Superman the movie and then Superman 2. I don't need these now. So I'm going to put this in the pile of stuff that I need to sell. And I now have all 5 Superman films, well, the Superman Returns. So Superman the movie, Expanded Edition, Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut, Superman 3, Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, and then Superman Returns. So I have those. And again, I don't need these, but I'm going to figure out which one is the best of them. So, let's go into what I picked up. I picked up X-Men 3, The Last Stand. Maxim Magazine said, great action, the greatest X-Men movie yet. I picked up for the PSP, I picked up Ghost Rider, so I'm going to throw that into the Ghost Rider deal. Just happy to pick that up. Iron Man, the first Iron Man, picked that up. Peter Travers from Rolling Stone called it spectacular. I did not know that Terrence Howard was in it, but that's cool. There you go. I picked up G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra. Harry Knowles from Ain't It Cool News said awesome, called it awesome. And again, I have to see, obviously, all the G.I. Joe TV series before I go right on in the movies, even though they have nothing to do with anything. But that's just how I roll. I picked this up sealed. This is pretty cool for $3. Fantastic Four World's Greatest Heroes, Volume 3. The cartoon, so grab that. Was able to find X-Men Origins Wolverine. And they had a deal where these movies were like $5 for $5 or whatever it was. I picked up X-Men Days of Future Past, the Road Cut. Includes both the theatrical version and unrated cut of the film. And I don't think Rogue, the guy who sold it to me, said, look, Rogue is in this one. It wasn't in the theatrical version, so I may end up seeing both. Which will suck because I really don't want to have to see the whole thing twice, but whatever. Then I picked this up, X-Men 1.5. Over 5 hours of behind-the-scenes footage and exclusive all-new extras. So I picked that up. I picked up Star Wars Rebels, Complete Season 2. I picked up Star Wars, The Clone Wars, The Lost Missions. Picked up Star Wars Rebels, The Complete Season 1. Star Wars Rebels Complete Season 3. Let me move this back. I picked up the first Hellboy, 2-disc special edition. Joel Siegel from Good Morning America says the most exciting genre-bending action film since the original Matrix. Who is that? Selma Blair, yeah. Okay. Then I picked up the cartoon Green Lantern First Flight, a DC Universe animated original movie. Pick that up. And for the non-Marvel stuff, I picked up Poltergeist: The Legacy Season 1. This is pretty cool. This show was awesome, and I remember as a kid watching this show. It was on Saturday, like, nights at either 8 o'clock on Saturday nights, or it was 2 in the morning when they aired it, whatever it was. You know, this is a pretty cool. I think it only lasted 4 seasons. I never got to see the entire. I never got to see the entire series, so I'm pissed about that. But I'm really excited to try to grab the whole series. So I started here with season 1, which I'm pumped about. Put that over here, and then the non-Marvel / GI / stuff that I need for my games. Now, this movie that I picked up, I don't think it did really well. I don't think it was reviewed really well, even though Robert Ebert and Richard Roeper from Ebert and Roeper in the Movies said 2 thumbs up. But I always wanted to see this. I was too lazy. I really never got around to seeing it. There was always stuff that was more important than seeing this. But since I'm on vacation, not only am I going to tackle the Taken movies, and I'll probably try to binge watch the first season of the Taken TV show, but I'm also going to try to grab these movies, watch these here. First up is The Sixth Day with Schwarzenegger. I never saw this. I always wanted to, never got around to it, but I figured, whatever, hey, I'll pick it up, you know, is what it is there. Then I picked up, and this was on the Discovery Channel. I'm not expecting much from it. I'm really not. To me, it's almost going to be like, it's from Echo Bridge, so, you know. But to me, it's almost going to be like a documentary almost, but it's called A Haunting the Possessed. These 4 tales of the unexplained are true accounts of haunting and possession, from a real-life exorcism to a deadly dream home to the dark secret of an old pub. A haunting goes where no one else dares to, featuring recreations and interviews with the subjects and paranormal investigators themselves. These stories are so real, it's scary. Figured, hey, why not? I'll pick this up. Now, this I've already seen, and I don't know if I already had it or not, so I'm going to double-check to see if I do up here with the movies that I have that are not downstairs movies. What I mean by that, downstairs movies are the fact that, you know, video games based on movies, movies based on video games, that sort of deal. But I picked up Dominion, prequel to The Exorcist. And this is interesting because there was The Exorcist 4, and then there was a different movie that they actually didn't want, and they redid the entire movie. I think this was the movie that did not make it, if I'm not mistaken. One of them never got released in the theaters. One of them did. And so I don't know if I have this or not. And then this one here, Ancient Evil 2, Guardian of the Underworld. Again, this is low-budget horror, but I'm going to watch it anyway. This looks terrible. But, you know, Anubis is basically trying to steal people's souls after he gets wakened up by 5 idiots. So those are the movies I picked up at the, I'm going to call it the 94-cent store because they have 94-cent movie rentals. I don't know exactly what it's called. I think, oh, no, excuse me, it's East Lee Movies, I think is what it's called. So East Lee Movies, they have 94-cent rentals. You know, they got a whole bunch of stuff, pretty cool stuff. Check them out if you're in this area. And again, thanks for watching. Very soon I will have a massive video game pickup from Amazon. I'm just waiting on the others to come in. And thanks for watching again. We'll see you soon.